Hi everybody. This video is for anyone who started prior to November. So I know a lot of you have given up, and I see it in the groups. I see it with the interactions. Somebody or myself will post something about something entirely off topic of whatever, and then here comes a bunch of negative feedback about I can't make any sales, I can't recruit anybody, people are unfriending me, I work. So many different excuses or reasons why they can't build their business. So I am here to share a little bit something with you that we're not supposed to share, but I'm going to share it with you, hopefully to give you motivation and to show you that this business is absolutely real if you work it. For anyone who does know me knows that I work my business all the time. I work really, really hard the first during the week so I can take the weekend semi off and spend it with my family. I'm still usually available on the weekends and stuff like that, but I don't do any research or anything like that for my team. I have almost 3,400 people in my company, and I've personally signed up 76. I started last January. The first month I made $260 or so. I sold to my friends and family, that was it. Then February came and I made a whopping $8.75. The next month, second month, I was going to quit. You know why? Because I thought it was pretty hard. I sold to my family and friends. It was so easy. Everybody believed me because I actually really love the product. And I just told everybody, I just shared it and said, like, I can't believe I have found this Fiber Lash mascara. I love it. I've used it. You know that I would never promote something that I didn't believe in. And so they believed me and they bought it. So after my friends and family bought it, I had nobody else to sell to. I had nobody. So February came, I sold one mascara. I can't even remember who it was to. It was probably to a straggler or something like that. And then the third month after I almost gave up, my sponsor shared with me, how much she was earning. And she was earning, like, back then was like $3,500. And I thought, wow, like, that's so much money for just selling this mascara. Back then, that's kind of all we just focused on was the mascara because we didn't really have too much else to sell. And it was just the best seller and it was easy to sell. So I remember saying to my husband, Joe, like, she made $3,500 just from doing this online. I would take an hour or two max every night, usually around 7 o'clock or so, 8 o'clock, and I would go online and I would do my posts and stuff like that, or I would do some research or anything. I'd reach out to people or I'd read or something. I did something for about an hour or two. And it was crazy. I thought, like, for $3,500, sure, I'm totally in. So then I thought, well, if she can do it, then, there's no reason why I can't do it. So I, started putting in more time. I made some sacrifices and stuff like that. I didn't watch TV. I probably haven't sat down and watched a TV show live in, I don't know, maybe 9, 10, 11 months. I PVR everything. And on Saturday, my husband and I just sat down to watch Dateline because I love that show. And it was from January. He's like, is this from January? Like, are you kidding me? I'm like, yeah, babe, I don't have time. But it doesn't bother me anymore because I actually love what I do. It's a lot of work. If you signed up thinking that this was easy, it's not that it's easy. It is a little time consuming, but it's only time consuming for the first little bit. But it also depends on how much you want to earn. I want to earn a lot of money. I have a lot of big dreams and a lot of big plans. So that's why I put a lot of time. I mean, I work in between my son's naps, which, napping now, and when he goes to bed. So it's not like I put in full hour days, but I divide my time up and I work smart. I have my to-do list every single day telling me what I need to accomplish today, this week, and time permitting. I have it all labeled out. And once I finish something, I cross it off and I move on to the next. It's has saved my sanity by doing that. So what I want to share with you is you were here prior to November, and November was a November to remember. Totally November to remember. And that was our biggest month. It was everybody's biggest month, the company's biggest month, everything. And it is the biggest month for retail is November. And you all did really, really well. A lot of you hit your promotions in November, and then December came and it's Christmas. It kind of gets a little slow halfway through the month. And then, you know, you kind of got discouraged. Well, January came. We all know January, nobody has any money for anything. That's how it is in every industry. When I was a mortgage broker, my December, January, February were crap. So I had to rely on something else. I had to think of other ways. Nobody was purchasing houses in those months. So I had to come up with a marketing plan to advertise refinances. I had to do something because I know that that's just in every industry, January is crap. February came. So now you've had December, which is, you know, you came off a huge month, November. December was still good, but it wasn't as good. And then January came, and then February came, and they were really, you know, slow, because that's just how it is in this industry. And then now it's starting to pick up, March, April. So don't give up. In November, I made in 1 month $18,811. Almost $19,000 in 1 month. In 1 month. Now, I do work, and I try and help all of you by researching, watching webinars, reading books, giving you daily tips on how to build your business. I've done all of that. Everything that I've ever shared with you, I've done. I will never share something with you that I will not do, because it's not fair. And one, I don't know if it works. So I have done everything. So if I say to do something, if I suggest to do something, try it. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to kill you. It may take a little bit extra time out of your day to do it. But if you are consistent, your business will grow. So forget about November. In December, my pay went down from almost $19,000 to $15,000. And January, it went down to $13,000. And then February, it went down to $12,000. And March and April, it's come back up again. So that's a lot of money. Like in one single month, there are the majority of people, I think it was like, the last time I did research was 60% of the workforce earn approximately between $40,000 and $50,000 a year. So just think, and I only share that with you because my sponsor, who is the famous Katie Thompson, she would share her commission with me every single month. And that motivated me because, and it wasn't just because of the money. I mean, sure, it was because of the money, but it was, I knew somebody who was for real, who was actually making that. It wasn't somebody who, it wasn't a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend who was telling me, oh, this girl made this girl made this. And you're like, I don't really know her. You know me, you know Katie. So you know that it can happen. And there are so many others. There's tons and tons and tons of people that are earning over 10 grand a month. That's $120,000 a year. That's a lot of money. So, you know, if you aren't money motivated, then that's okay. But think of it another way. Think of all your dreams and all of your goals. What do you want to do in life? What do you want to give your kids? What do you want to do your family? You know, do you want to travel? Do you want to do all that? If you can do all that on your salary, then you know what? And do this part-time, absolutely do it. This isn't a full-time job for everybody. But if you want that stuff that we all have now, then you got to work for it. And you have to sacrifice some of your time and You just have to do it. But you're only going to sacrifice a little bit for a long time of wealth. So if you're just starting out, welcome to the team. You know that this has potential, and there's so many of us that are having so much success. You just keep building it and building it consistent. If you're consistent every single month, you'll be fine. And you know what? One day you will be a millionaire. I absolutely believe that. And if you started prior to November and you're in a slump, get out of it. You can get out of it. Now is the day. Just don't be one of those people who says, tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Because guess what? Tomorrow just turns into tomorrow and into tomorrow and into tomorrow. So I hope this helped. And I hope to all see you at the top.